Hello, friends. All right, I'm gonna wait for everyone to come on and then I'll go ahead and get started. And I'm gonna go ahead and post the shopping link right here in the comments. So this is where you can find all of the makeup, tools, everything that I'm gonna be mentioning is all gonna be available right there. But I'm gonna be doing the BB Flawless Complexion Enhancer today. I'm so excited. It's one of my favorite coverage options because it's so light. So light on the skin. It's so easy to apply. You can literally put it on with your hands. Speaking of which, I want to make sure that I have a napkin. And then it just got restocked. So super excited about that. So I labeled in the caption that this was more like mom makeup. What I mean by that is it's just fast and easy. Like I know as a mom, like especially when I first started this business, I just wanted makeup that I could throw on and look put together, but that didn't take all the time in the world, especially with two little ones hanging on your ankles. You need something that's doable, fast, easy, flawless, gorgeous, simple. So I'm very excited to do this tutorial. I love the BB Flawless. It was out of stock for what felt like forever, but they finally restocked it and it's available in this week's deal. So every week is a new deal with our Black Friday. This week until the 27th, you can get any foundation, including the BB Flawless stick, spray, any foundation option, and a concealer. So you get both for $49. It's typically almost $70, and you're gonna get it less than $50. So super cool. My shirt is way sold out. I got it like 2 years ago from Vici, so I'm sorry you don't have the link to it. Don't look at it. But I am so jazzed about this foundation or about this deal because it's honestly one of the biggest savings I've ever seen them do on the foundation. My personal discount with my company is 30%. You are getting 31%. So you are getting a better deal than what I usually get, which is so cool. I'm so happy. I love saving you guys money and I love knowing that you guys can get your hands on it without breaking the bank. So very, very jazzed about this kudos. So first things first is you're going to want to get the BB Flawless Complexion Enhancer, and we're going to use the shade Honey, and I'm just literally going to squeeze it right on my finger, and then I'm going to dot this around my skin. Now the what's on my skin already, I have two products on. I have the setting spray and I have the mattifying face primer. Now I'm going to take my clean hands, keyword is clean, make sure that they are freshly washed and dried so there's no oil on them, and I'm literally going to disperse this all over my skin. The BB Flawless is called a complexion enhancer. It's technically a like tinted moisturizer, so it's very hydrating. Oh, I got a cramp in my hand. It's very hydrating and it's very blendable, very easy, and it simply just takes away that redness in your skin, gives you a really nice easy complexion. But what I love about it too is that it gives you a really dewy finish. So I love it, and it's buildable, so I'm going to take a little bit more, disperse this over my skin, and then we're going to use the blending buds to really enhance this. But I love this. Like I said, if you're just wanting something to like take away the edge, you know what I mean, or just like take away any redness or discoloration to your skin, this is incredible coverage, and it's very hydrating. So if you have dry skin, this is like the best option. Or if you just love very light coverage, you're not like a huge makeup wearer, the BB Flawless is the way to go. So BB Flawless Complexion Enhancer, and I'm using the shade Honey. Yes, you can absolutely mix the BB Flawless with any of the options of foundation, whether you want to put it on first and then put your stick foundation on, whether you wanted to mix it with your liquid, whether you wanted to put it on, blend it out, and then use the spray. There are so many different options when it comes to the BB cream. And again, I love that it's totally blendable, buildable, mixable. It's amazing, and it gives you just the lightest, softest, most beautiful coverage ever. I actually get a ton of compliments when I wear it all by itself because it gives this really nice dewy appearance, which gives you that really glowy, healthy skin vibe. Hello, hi guys. Now, if you guys aren't sure what color you are in the BB Flawless, just message me a selfie facing a window, or you can tell me if you already wear a unique foundation. Tell me what color you're wearing, and I can tell you what shade you are in the BB cream. It's extremely blendable and buildable, so if you are in between shades, it's a perfect product to be able to grab to enhance what you're already using. So like I said, the best of all worlds in the BB cream. All right, so we're gonna blend that out using the damp blending bud. So again, really great, important product to be able to use to enhance that. Do I moisturize before I apply the BB cream? If you have very dry skin, yes. For me, for example, however, I just use the Refreshing Rose Water as my like daily moisturizer. So that's what I use. The difference between honey and bisque, I'm assuming you were asking, Wendy, honey is going to be a little bit darker. I wear BB all the time. It's so good. All right, so now I'm going to take my Skin Perfecting Concealer in the shade Organza, and I'm going to apply this on my under eye using the blending bud, the smaller one. When you get them, you get a large and a small, so it's perfect, and this is really going to illuminate our eye. It's also going to provide a little bit of better coverage on our under eye, and always make sure to blend it down. I always will blend it up and around my eye so it looks even more like soft and natural. So I'll bring it up and over. And just so it blends really well, because if you're just sticking to just the under eye, especially if you're using a really brightening concealer, it could look a little doe-eyed. So I always kind of take it up and around, and it will really illuminate the whole eye area. And you can take it like up over the nose, but it's all gonna look blended here in a second, so don't you worry. But I love that coverage. Typically for me, I have like I really want coverage on my under eye. Everywhere else, I'm like, whatever. But my under eye, I really want that really great, like, hiding coverage for dark circles or tired mom eyes or whatever. What color concealer if I wear honey in the BB cream? What's one shade lighter than honey and concealer? One shade lighter would technically be lace, but I use the Organza, and as you see, it blends out really nice. Perfect. I will message you for a color match. Honey and bisque. Honey is just darker. All right, so now I'm going to spritz my blending bud with my setting spray, and I'm going to take my Touch Behold Translucent Setting Powder. So I have oily skin. I can still totally utilize the BB Flawless, which is, like I said, a tinted moisturizer. It's going to be very hydrating, and it's incredible for dry and mature skin because it is a CC cream, so it's not going to settle into fine lines and wrinkles as much as, say, a liquid would. So really great option. However, for me, I need to set mine really well because I have, like I said, natural oily skin, so it's going to push against my foundation, and I don't want it to look oily. So I'm just going to apply this all over, mostly in the T-zone, but I'll just kind of disperse it evenly everywhere else. And then I'll take my fan brush very briskly and sweep away. Yes, the new concealer is in the Kudos this week. So if you're not new, if you've been around for a while, you know that they typically never do really cool, good sales on the new products. They typically make you buy it full price for a while, usually like 90 days. But this is a really cool, rare occurrence that they actually are including the new product, which is the the concealer, the brand new concealer in this week's deal. So you get any foundation and a concealer for $49 rather than $68. So really killer deal, especially if you already know what your shade is. Stock up on it because I don't think they're going to do a sale on foundation for quite a while after this. Like I said, it's 31% savings, and I personally, with my discount for working for the company, only get 30. So you're getting more savings than I am. So definitely make sure to take advantage of that. All right, so now I'm going to take a pressed powder. I can use the shade Jacquard, and I'm using a big giant kabuki brush, and I'm just applying this all over so everything looks very soft and very blended. And like I said, this is going to be a really great product for you if you have oily skin, because it's going to help to absorb that as well. But now just everything looks super soft, really, really blended, really, really melted. So good. So again, that was the Touch Behold Translucent Setting Powder that we did in our T-zone, and then we used a pressed powder all over. Taffeta Stick is too yellow. What next shade I would be? You need to go down in a shade. I would do the shade Lace for you. Got the deal? Yeah, I'm so excited for you. All right, so now for contouring. So contouring to me is an important step. I really think it makes a difference on how just blended everything looks and how like natural it looks. So I'm going to use the pressed powder in the shade Twill. If you want a lighter contour or something a little bit more softer or natural, you could go down to the shade Voile. And these are also included in the deal. So, because they're technically a powder foundation, they also are included. So like I said, you get any foundation, any concealer. So if I were you, I would do like a BB Flawless and the concealer, like a natural under eye look, like more of like a brighter like concealer color, like organza. Then I would do another bundle where I'd get your contour color, like Twill, and then I'd get your all over color, like the shade Lace, and put that all over. So you can use more options. I wear taffeta in the spray. What would I wear in the BB cream? Honey. Hello, hi guys. All right, so for contouring, I'm going to go from the top of the ear towards the corner of the mouth. And then for contouring, it does not have to be intimidating, does not need to be a huge thing. So what I like to do is I love the tapered blusher brush. And then like I said, I'm using a powder foundation in the shade Twill to use it as my contour. And I'm just going to dust this around like the outskirts of my face. So around the hairline, kind of swirl here in the middle. It's really going to illuminate the center of your face, and it's really going to make it pop. So for around the jawline, you can go around here. I'm actually going to be announcing my secret project actually in like 20 minutes here on Facebook. So if you want to know what it is, make sure to tune in. All right, so now for the double chin, the Quarantine 15 really is being nice to us. I can contour around the jawline and it will like kind of hide that. Wherever you put a contour is going to recede. Wherever you put something highlighted or nothing at all is going to pop forward. So it's kind of like playing around with lighting for makeup. So we've done one side. I'm going to squeeze the brush and go down the sides of my nose, and I'm using the tapered. Jody, I see your question and I'm not going to answer it. Okay, so underneath the nose, so I'm really going to really thin out the center of my face. So this is going to really, look at the difference. No contour versus contour. See that difference? It really does taper in your cheeks. It really illuminates your under eye. It makes your cheek more plump and like poppin'. It's so important to contour, even if you do it very subtly. So we're gonna do on the other side. And always another important step when contouring, swirl on the cap, tap, 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 tap to lessen the amount of product on your brush. Then hollow of your cheek, mind fart. Go from the top of the ear towards the corner of the mouth, take it horizontally, and then you're just gonna very light-handedly start to sweep, 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 sweep back and forth, turn, and swirl over that area to warm it up, just like that. I use organza and contour with Twill. Yes, I love it. All right, so now you can always darken and deepen that up if you're needing to, but usually that's enough. And then for blush, so important to make sure you're wearing blush, because if you're not, you kind of look a little bit washed out. So what you're going to do is I'm going to use the pressed blush in the shade Sisterly. This one is my ride or die, my favorite one, because it illuminates while also giving you this really pretty natural flush color to your skin. It is the coolest product because, like I said, it's going to give you that highlight and blush all in one. What type of lighting do I use? I sit in front of a window, and just recently I got a Nebula Diva ring light. But I've been doing this for going on 5 years in February, and I actually just started using a ring light like 6 months ago. Which foundation do you think is better than liquid or spray? Ooh, toughie. I think it depends what kind of skin you have. If you have oily skin or dry skin, if you want full coverage or light coverage, so message me and I would love to help give you a personalized recommendation. It's best to wait until my breakout's clear before sending color. No, that wouldn't matter, Molly. Go ahead and shoot me your picture. No, you haven't missed my announcement. I will be announcing it in about 20 minutes on a new live, so make sure to tune back in. For powder, I would do the Touch Behold setting powder for you, Carrie Ann. Thank you. All right, so now for highlight. So I typically use the powder highlight, but I want to give you guys more options. So I'm going to use the Touch Mode Luminizer in the shade Lustrous, but Pearly and Iridescent are also really gorgeous shades. You can't go wrong with any of them. So this is a cream-based highlight. So what you want to do is take your finger, I like to use the middle finger, and then get that on there. Isn't that pretty? And then what you'll do is you'll very lightly and briskly just bounce this off the top of the cheekbone. So this is a really great product if you have dry skin or a lot of fine lines and wrinkles because it's a cream base, so it's not going to accentuate that as much as a powder would. So you just want to pop that on. You can also take a like loose brush and blend that out as well, however you feel comfortable in doing it. Then you could even take like the tip of your finger and kind of press this on the inner corner to illuminate that too. So you can use this anywhere you like. But I love the cream base because, like I had mentioned, it's a little bit more softer, more subtle than the powder is. So if you're wanting to highlight but you want something that's a little bit softer, this is a really great option, which again, it's the cream to powder Touch of La Mode Luminizer, and any color would do. They're all very soft and blendable. Just I started selling Younique. Awesome. Just watch. Trey has some great tips. Thank you. Color match. Perfect. I will message you, Teresa. What color concealer for lace stick? I would do the shade Organza. Trinidad will message you. Yay. Hi. What's better for super dry skin? I would do the hydrating face mask. You can actually use underneath your makeup because it's a face mask you can leave on. And then I would do either the BB Flawless if you're wanting like a light coverage, or I would do the stick foundation if you're wanting a full coverage. But feel free to reach out to me here on Facebook. I would be so happy to help you guys customize your makeup bag or just help you pick out products or colors. But now is definitely the time to be grabbing the stick, or the stick, any foundation. I love the stick though. Any foundation, including the BB Flawless, because it is on major sale. You're gonna save 31%. It's crazy. It's typically almost $70 and you're gonna get it for less than $50. Killer deal. And you get any foundation plus concealer. So you get like a full base of coverage. Amazing. All right, so now for the other side. So what I like to do is go from the tear duct straight up. And then you're just gonna etch a little line like that. And then I go from the top of the corner all the way to the arch. Then from the bottom, just like so. And then color in. And this is simply gonna fill in the eyebrows. I love the brow pencil because it's so easy to use. It's very natural looking without being like overly. Yay, there's already shift, awesome. All right, and then I like to take the spoolie side and just comb through. Just make it look a little bit more natural. What color in BB Floss if you use velour in the stick? I would do honey. All right, so see how I went way too low right there? Super easy to fix. Don't you even stress about it. What I'll do is I'll take my blending bud that I use my concealer with, and I'll just simply, you can either go over it with your blending bud, and I'll just like pull at it. Kind of erases it. And then you can go back in and fix it. Just like so. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Aw, thank you. Which one would you choose for someone who wants to cover acne redness and slight acne scarring sticker spray? I would do stick for that. All right, so our eyebrows are done. Now we're gonna do lashes. Actually, we're gonna set our makeup. So first thing is we're gonna spritz our face with the Touch Bold setting spray, and this is going to be a really, really important step in your makeup tutorial, in your makeup look, because in my makeup tutorial, in your look, you're going to use this before and after your primer, because it's going to set your skin, and then you're going to use your primer, which is going to cap creasing, crap pores, fine lines, wrinkles, all of that good stuff, and then you're going to go in with the setting spray again, and that's going to set the primer. Which foundation would, for me and BB Flawless, what shade do you use in the other foundation? Oh, thank you. I find it hard to use a blending bud. You think the ones I've gotten are no good quality. I would highly, highly, highly recommend to get the blending buds from Younique. They are the best, and they really do morph to the makeup. Cannot stress enough how important they are. Thank you. No, my hair, this is my hair. Can you believe it? Message me, I'll give you my regimen on how I've been growing out my hair. It's growing like a weed. All right, so now lashes. I'm going to do my lash primer first. Now, especially when you're trying to like run out the door, lash primer you may think is like not that big of a deal, but I'm telling you guys, it makes the biggest difference on your eyelashes. It extends them so much and it hydrates them, which is going to help them to grow. So if you've been trying to grow out your lashes, the lash primers must have. You're gonna use it underneath any mascara, but my favorite one is the one I'm using right now. This is called the Twisted Mascara. It actually just won some awards too, which is so cool. But it has argan oil, keratin, and biotin infused in it, so it's also helping your lashes to grow. And it has these really tiny bristles on it, which are so intentional, and they really help to separate your lashes while you're applying it, so you can finally get that like lash extension look. I would love to get lash extensions, but I love rubbing my eyes, so I couldn't do it. But I love that I get that vibe from wearing this. That's one coat. Can you believe that? One coat. So cool. Okay, so now for the best part about it. If you guys aren't sold yet, look at this teeny tiny little wand. That's also included, and it is perfect for reaching those hard to reach tiny lashes, or if you are growing out your lashes, it's the perfect tool to be able to start to use. If you just have a really hard time applying your mascara and it gets everywhere, this is a really great product to implement. So again, this is called the Twisted Mascara, and it lasts for a really long time, so you get the best bang for your buck. Perfect, Wanda will message you. Growth serum nightly, yes. Preach. Let's see. Always love your tips. Thank you. Tammy, you'll use the shade Bisque. All right, so now we're almost done. We're going to finish off our makeup look with the lip butter. And if you missed out on the lip butters, they actually are going to be coming back. I'm pretty positive because they always usually bring back the really heavy hitter products throughout our Black Friday weeks, and this has been like the best. Everyone's like dying for it. This is the lip butter in Beach Bonfire. I haven't used this one yet, but it looked really pretty. It's like a peachy color. So I'm going to apply this all over. I'm going to massage that in so it just looks really light. Ooh, these are really pretty. Lip butters are really cool because they're kind of like a cross between a lipstick, a lip gloss, and a chapstick all in one. Isn't that pretty? Just gives you a really like, I don't know, like you were eating candy. Like a red sucker. Awesome. I will message you back, Mindy. All right, so that was the whole makeup tutorial. So like I said, you can literally throw this on. This whole tutorial, if I wasn't live, would maybe take me 7 minutes to do everything. So it's a really, really good makeup tutorial for those who don't want to wear a lot of makeup, or maybe you're new at doing makeup and you're not sure what steps to do. These products are the best. So Baby Flawless Complexion Enhancer in the shade Honey is what we have on. And then the the Skin Solution Concealer in the shade Organza for our under eye to get that really pop and highlight on our under eye. So make sure you snag those in this deal. If you need to be color matched, just message me a selfie facing a window. If you know you want to be color matched, take your selfie now. So that way when I get back to you, you have it ready. And then if you commented to be color matched and you don't see my message, go to your requested folder because it could be there. The foundation I have on today is called the BB Flawless. And yes, we do have a love it guarantee. So if you don't love anything for any reason, you can just return it for your money back. And that's a 14-day full refund, which is awesome. Yes, lip butter is the shade Beach Bonfire. I like it. All right, guys, I will see you soon. Thanks for watching. And I'm actually going to see you in about 10 minutes to do that really cool announcement on my secret project I've been up to. So if you want to see what I've been up to, I've been kind of giving you guys hints over the last, I don't know, couple weeks. So if you want to see what I've been doing, make sure to tune back in about 10 minutes. All right, see you guys soon. Bye.